So I've been asking myself this question for a while now. I figured I'd throw it out there. Serious question. Oh, semi-serious, but it's a legitimate question. Like, Activision Blizzard, are we the problem? Are we the issue? Unpopular opinion, I like the game. I think it's enjoyable. It's one of the better games that they've had out. However, selective. For me, the last game I played prior to this is Cold War. I tried Warzone 1 for a little bit when it first came out. Well, not when it first came out. My problem that I have for myself is that I always wait. I always wait a couple weeks, couple months before I buy these games. Now that Warzone is a thing, Battle Royale is a thing for a couple years now. Those games are free 9 times out of 10, it seems like. I tried Warzone 1 out. Didn't really get it. Didn't understand it. Didn't like the looting system in that variation of it. It didn't seem natural. I didn't try Blackout either. So they've had 3. They've had 3 Battle Royales under the Call of Duty flag. And if I had played Warzone 1, I'd probably agree with a lot of people. But I did not. I played only Warzone 2. I enjoy it. I enjoy Warzone. I enjoy DMZ. DMZ is probably going to end up taking over, but the point I'm trying to make here is that you look on YouTube, you go on Twitter, you go on TikTok, you're always going to find some sort of negativity with Call of Duty. With first-person shooters, forget it. First-person shooters. Is it the community? Are we the problem? Are we the issue? I'm going to try to play devil's advocate here in this video because, like I said, and I stated it in other videos, and I stated it like not even playing, having a conversation with people, or just talking to buddies, not recording, just playing the game. Even when I'm going negative, doing awful, just bad play, there are certain things that I can enjoy within the game. To me, yeah, can things be different? Can things be better? Sure, absolutely. But you find that in every game. Every single game, every single franchise, especially first-person shooters. And Battle Royale. Like, people were bitching about Fortnite. Like, I don't even know how Fortnite's still alive and thriving the way it is, but it is. It's like decent. I mean, of course, when I play and I get into the lobbies, I'm in bot lobbies and I suck regardless, but again, I'm learning keyboard and mouse. I've gone from controller to keyboard and mouse. That's what this whole channel is based off of, really. Playing first person, third person, battle royale type of shooters. That's what I'm trying to build on. I'm trying to have fun with it. I'm trying to be very self-aware. But this is a little bit different because I'm constantly watching videos on YouTube, TikTok, scrolling through Twitter, some streamers on Twitch and YouTube. It's an issue for me because I want to enjoy what I'm listening to. I want to enjoy what I'm watching. I want to like it. I want to comment. But it's hard when it's constantly the same complaint over and over and over again. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to change this. You should add that. You should subtract that. That should be that should have came out on launch. The maps are bad. They don't have any flow. Bring back this. Bring back that. Did they cater towards the Battle Royale? Yes. You'd be a fool if you didn't jump on that. That's business. I get it. Again, devil's advocate. They are not in the clear. You hear me, Activision Blizzard? You are not in the clear in this at all. But are we the problem? Are we the problem? We're talking about franchise fatigue back in my favorite era, the Black Ops 2 era. Modern Warfare 3 wasn't that bad, but the Black Ops 2 era was that was where I had a lot of fun. I was addicted. I was absolutely addicted. And then if I was having some issues with Black Ops 2 for myself, like if I was not feeling it for whatever, go with Black Ops 1. I had them both at the same time. They were only a couple years apart. So franchise fatigue, sure, I get that. So they try to change their model. They try to change their model and they go with the advanced movement. Not a fan of advanced movement. I liked Halo when it first came out. Up until Reach, I stopped. It was not fun for me anymore. I tried Destiny, wasn't a huge fan of Destiny. Again, stopped. And I don't know if it was the advanced movement or the shield idea or anything like that, which is very funny because the shield idea, Fortnite, Halo, it's kind of funny that that's actually a thing. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking that one, but it's kind of cool. But it's like, you know, you're talking about these people stealing from other, you know, ideas from other franchises. It happens. We're flooded with the same stuff over and over again. You know, it's the same game. It's a first-person or third-person shooter. In some way, shape, or form, that's a multiplayer. But on what spectrum? Is it 6v6 or a little bit bigger, or is it free-for-all, battle royale style with possible teams? Like, you're gonna have fatigue when you have a franchise that's as big as Call of Duty, and then you try to change something, and then you're doing it again, and then your community is complaining. Like, I honestly don't know what they can do to make it better. I don't play enough. I don't have a YouTube channel. It's not my job. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and start posting my do's and don'ts for Call of Duty or Battlefield, Halo, Destiny. I'll play the game. You know, if I like some of the footage, have a topic I want to discuss, I'll make a video. If my channel blows up after, great, cool. My point is, being a consumer, I'm happy with the product. Maybe I don't understand like other people do, but I mean, I use the filter. I don't play just one game mode. You get people talking about over free-for-all gameplays, and that's all they're playing, and they're complaining. Change it up. You get people talking about Battle Royale or DMZ, and they're complaining. Change it up. Then you got people on social media, in the other sense, I don't know if it's helpful or not, but talking about the meta guns and showing their class setups and stuff like that. That's been going on for a long time. That's been going on for quite a bit, so I can't really see how that's a problem, but maybe it is, because then everybody plays with those guns. Be yourself. Like, I looked at some of those videos, I'll be honest, when I first started, I was like, oh, I need to figure out something. I'm doing something wrong. No, it's because I suck. I'm not good. I don't play enough. I get it. You have to play to get better. Practice makes perfect. That's the truth of it. But for me, listening to some of these content creators on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook even, you know, you got people on Facebook doing stuff now. You know, wherever there's a live streaming service, you're going to have somebody talking about something. But, like, I don't see it that way. I can still find, I want to play a game that I enjoy. It's boots on the ground, Call of Duty, and to me, they're going back to what made them good, what made them a competitor. But, of course, you look at the numbers and your sales, if that really matters to anybody. It doesn't matter to me, because those could be inflated for whatever reason, especially when you got hackers in the game getting permabanned and they have to buy the game anyway so they can continue their hacking setup and whatnot just because they got no life. I don't know. The numbers are going to be possibly inflated. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the company bought accounts for their people that work for them. So, you know, every employee, say you have 1,000 employees, there's 1,000 copies sold because the company was like, here, have the game on our dime. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea, but I don't look into that. I don't look into game sales. Call of Duty seems to be popular and is doing decent enough to where people have made comments that it's still, still number one. They're like, how is this possible? Because people are going to buy the game. Whether or not they play the game, they're going to buy it. And why is that? Because they're hoping for the next best thing. Or next decent thing. I don't know. Maybe they like, Infinity Ward's games. I don't know. I figured I'd give this a shot. I played the Battle Royale. I enjoyed that. I was like, okay, all right. They do like a free weekend. They allow us to do that because I know games do that. Companies do that. They did that. I enjoyed the multiplayer when I played it for a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Of course, it was in the beginning. It was in December, January when I played. The game came out in November last year. Here it is, March. Here we are in March. So the game came out in November, December, January, February, March. 4 months, roughly 4 months, and people are like, this game is dead. How is that? So again, I ramble, but I'm trying to get multiple points across because that's how my brain works. But again, back to my original take, my original topic, original thought. Is that our fault? Is it because of us? Is it because the community is a bunch of crybabies, if you will? And this is me included, because again, did not care for the advanced movement. That's 3-4 games I did not play. So that's on me. So I can't speak on that. I won't. But the advanced movement stuff, I was not a fan of, did not care for. When they brought out World War II and Modern Warfare 2019, I didn't play those games either. I was influenced by the YouTubers. Some of the people that I subbed to said the game was trash, so I did not buy it, I did not play it, did not care for it. My own fault, because Warzone 1, based off of what I've been hearing, was the bee's knees in Battle Royale for Call of Duty. And I missed out. That's my own fault. I enjoy Warzone 2. Not good, I'm still chasing the solos dub. But I have a couple wins in trios. I have a couple wins in duos too, I think. Of course, that was before I decided, let's make a channel here. But whatever. I got like 1 or 2 in there on the channel. Go check them out if you like. Shameless plug. Are we the problem? Activision Blizzard. Are you guys so complacent because we complain, so you put out a product that you don't really care about? Are we the problem? I'm going to play it. This one, anyway. I don't know what, the next game is going to be. I guess it's Treyarch. I don't understand what is supposed to be dropping sometime this year. I heard that another game in the Call of Duty timeline franchise is supposed to come out later this year, 2023. So what happened there? I thought it was supposed to be every 2 years now, but I guess not. But are we the issue? Are we the problem with the game? Is the community? Maybe it's just the COD community. I don't know. You hear the same thing with Battlefield, or at least I have a couple of people that I sub to. That Battlefield was the same way, or is the same way, rather. A lot of those creators that I were subbing and following went over to Call of Duty Warzone. Explain that. Of course, then they complain. They say this is bad, that is bad. Maybe that's our fault. Again, we got an avenue that we didn't have before. It's called the internet. And more people, myself included, are watching these videos on YouTube and are subscribed to Twitch streamers, Facebook streamers, even TikTok now. Again, anything that has like a live streaming service, people are subscribing to and following. So maybe there's so much that we've done in the community that the developers are like, well, we can't make them happy. They expect a game, but we can't make them happy. And maybe we're lucky enough that we'll get a handful of people that do the Howard Stern effect. Hate to play it, but have to buy it in order to know what's going on. That's the Howard Stern effect. You got people that hate the show, but they want to hear what he has to say next. So they tune in. That's like an old thing. Now, watch his movie there, Private Parts. They talk about that. It's pretty good. And it makes sense because then you got people hate watching TV shows, so they get views. You make something so crappy, hopefully people will watch it. Maybe this is the same way. Because you build on good stuff, now you're making the crappy stuff. Hopefully it's out of your system. I think it is, personally, in my opinion. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. And you guys have yourself a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening. Again, is it our problem? Is it our fault, Activision Blizzard? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Take care.